Hey guys, so I want to do something a little bit different on this video here. I want to share an experience that I had back in 2014. Yeah, 2014. Long time ago. I was actually working on making my first sub-hilt fighter. And, you know, I'm only a year and a half into the game, making knives and things like that. And I decided to go out on a whim and give Jim Merritt a call from Loveless Knives. You know, Jim has been working with Bob Loveless since 1981, never left, and became a full half partner of Loveless Knives. And to my surprise, he answered the phone, and we spent about 2 hours on the phone that day, just talking about different things that I could work on and things like that. And towards the end, he kind of really gave me a big surprise. He said, you know, Alan, instead of me trying to tell you how to do this over the phone, why don't you just come out? That was huge. I was blown away that I was being invited out to the Loveless Shop. Huge piece of knife making history right there. Pretty cool stuff. So when I got there on Monday and I walked through the door to the shop, I gotta tell you, I was just intoxicated with the amount of knowledge and history that was encapsulated in those walls of that shop. For that first couple hours on Monday, me and Jim just really sat around and talked and got to know each other, became good friends, and just the stories he shared, whether it was stories about him or about Bob or what they did together, just unbelievable. I mean, I wish I could tell you all the stories, but this would be an 8-hour video. Really cool experience. I couldn't take any negatives from it, except that I wasn't able to stay longer. Ended up spending 4 days with him at the shop, and it was truly an experience. At the end of the first day, we spent some time. He was going through the processes of how they've always done their handles and how they've always done their grinding, and kind of walking me through the full process. Later on in the week, we actually did something together and made a knife together. It's this right here. It's a little dropped hunter. This knife is the only one in the world that will ever have Jim's mark and my mark. And it's something that I will always treasure. And it's by far my favorite knife in my collection. Because I'm a maker, but I'm also a collector. I love the knives. I was blessed to get a 100% Loveless Merritt also. So this is a rare knife in the fact that the logo is the old football logo, but this Loveless Merritt logo. Not many are stamped that way. Pretty cool. I'm honored to have it. And later on, after I got back, I was actually able to come across this little gem right here. It's a Jim Merritt knife he made in approximately 1978, which was about 3 years before he started working with Loveless. The funny thing is, when I got it, I sent a picture to Jim. I said, check out this cool knife I just found. And he said he didn't want to ever see it again. It's an ugly piece of turd. It might have been a little bit more colorful than that, but we'll keep it clean for YouTube here. And of course, right away, the first thing I said is, well, it's cool and all, but I might have to actually let you hold it because I need a sheath. And he's like, But Jim was such an amazing guy, really cool. I miss him to death. But he went ahead and made a new sheath for me, just because he knew how much it meant to me and the experience that we had together out there and all the phone calls we had. So, knockout guy. But back on the knife we made together, so we did all the pre-heat treat stuff when I was out there. I came back and heat treated it myself, and then started fitting it all together, put the handles on, got it pretty close, and then I sent it back to Jim. He did all the final detail work, put his mark on it, and sent it back to me. Then I put my final mark, and boom, there it is. Like I said before, it's, you know, the gem of my collection. Truly an experience that I will never forget. So not only did Jim take the time to teach me a lot of the processes they did, and of course the knife we made together that was just a phenomenal experience. He also went ahead and traced most of the patterns for me on actual R.W. Loveless letterhead. I'm truly honored that these are the actual tracings from the patterns they used. He sent me a couple more over the years. Gave me one of the original shop order tickets and signed it for me. Along with, I took the book with me, he signed it. Such a great guy. Truly missed. But as you can tell, I really thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience that I was able to have with Jim, and the knowledge he shared, and the time he shared, and the phone calls we had for years. And he's truly going to be missed. He was a big foundation as part of Loveless Knives, the knife making community. Unfortunately, he didn't get as much of the praise as some of us do, but as Bob has said in his videos and things, he was the backbone of the Loveless Shop. If something was happening to Jim, Bob was going to close the doors. So I feel truly blessed that I was there. I was able to experience all the different equipment they had, the different nuances that I was able to learn about throughout the years, whether it was Jim sitting in a grinder and Bob shooting a gun right into a bullet trap right next to him, or the bullet holes you found in the walls, crazy things like that. Seeing some of the guns that Bob had tinkered with and, you know, kind of customized and things like that. And of course, some of the knives that Jim still had in his own personal collection that he shared with me. Just an absolute outstanding experience. I'll never forget it. And I just thought I'd share that with y'all.